My name is Faith Silva, and I'd like to talk about recycling. What exactly is recycling? Recycling can be an arrangement of many things. It can be anything from aluminum cans to egg shells. That all helps protect Mother Earth, which reduces greenhouse gases and helps preventing pollution by manufacturing of new materials when we can use recycled materials. Also helps save energy, and recycling is something that's very simple and can be done of people by all ages. Almost all products in the whole world can be recycled in some sort of fashion. You can contact the nearest recycling center near you or calling the recycling center in your phone book to find out what kind of things can be recycled. What does recycling actually include? Recyclable materials are items which most people consider waste. If you take that waste, it can be transformed into new raw materials, which then in turn become new products. There's a series of 3 steps that help aid in the recycling process. The first step is collecting and processing. It can be done through communities, but there are 4 other areas that are available to help you to make things easier. Some recycling can be done curbside, where the trash men will actually pick up your recycled plastic and glass cardboard items. Some cities provide this through your water or waste department center. There's the drop-off centers where you can go and just drop those things off, and you can find those locations online, or you can also go to Earth 911 or the United States Environmental Protective Agency website. That will be a really good tool. There's buyback centers where they buy back certain items, basically like glass bottles, where they give you a refund for bringing them back in, and deposit refund programs for things such as aluminum cans, copper, junk cars, things like that. Step 2 of the loop process is manufacturing. After being cleansed and separated, those items go to where they need to be recycled. Newspapers, plastic, glass, and aluminums are the most common, and laundry detergent bottles are right in there behind it. Of those things, and they reuse them and make new products out of the old ones. They can be used in many other different ways that you wouldn't think of, such as roadway asphalt, carpeting, park benches, or pedestrian bridges. Some cities even actually have where you can recycle your tennis shoes, such as Nike, where they take the soles from the shoes and they use them to make tracks for people in underprivileged communities to be able to run or walk on. Step 3 in the loop process is by purchasing recycled products. When you do that, you complete the loop. Consumers typically buy recycled paper, timber, recycled computers, and even more popular now is recycled cell phones. Tips on how to purchase specifically recycled products that I just mentioned and more can be found at Earth 911. At that website are the My Green Electronics, but there's many links that you can find at the Environmental Protective Agency website. It's very helpful. There are many more links there that will help you and your family. Something very simple that can be done at home without having to contact someone, something that will really help the earth and reduce greenhouse emissions, is if you have a small garden or a few plants, you can recycle your compost. It's actually more simple than you would think. You can use things that you typically think are just insanely wasteful, such as your coffee filters, coffee grounds, your lint from your dryer, eggshells, paper towel rolls. You can put these in a pile outside and add things like vegetable scraps and fruit scraps on top, and you turn them ever so often, and the directions for that are listed online. No matter how big or small, you can actually do so much to reduce those greenhouse gas emissions, no matter how big your garden is. If you shred up newspaper in that pile, that's a really big help. But the simple thing is, just remember things that smell pretty much you don't want to put in a pile, like your grease and oil, fish, egg, meat products of any kind, and dairy products. You don't want to put that in a pile because it'll allow insects to form, which are bothersome, and also a really bad odor if you mix it with those other things. And if you would like more tips on those items, you can find that at Earth 911, but it is pretty much very simple. By recycling common household items, you can help the future generations, protect Mother Nature, and reduce the workloads of the landfills. There's a ton of knowledge available for those who would like to help the Mother Earth. And also, there's Dell, many places have where you can recycle your computer, and they'll actually send you a box to do that, and the instructions on how to do that. Basically, recycling helps everyone, and it's very simple, and it's something people should take their time out to do. Thank you very much.